calling.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. That was actually a good start. Usually we start right on the dot at 10 o'clock, but because it is Easter, I let it go for today. I'm Lenska, your hostess. I see a few people that have been here before. Why did he come back?
Because I had such a great time with you last time. It was very knowledgeable. I had a great time.
Good morning. And this is the rehab field trip. You guys, this time is all about how not to overpay, how not to underestimate rehab costs, and not how to trust other real estate agents / brokers to tell you what the after repaired value is. After repaired value is That's why I do the field trips, not always in Escondido or San Marcos. I try to really cover the entire county so you guys know what does Escondido look like and what does El Cajon look like. Anything strikes you odd about this house?
One car garage.
Good. Have a one-car garage. What else?
Very big.
Very big. So it does say here which is good, which could scream, if I have a big lot like this and we came down the street, could scream for a room addition. Right? So the house was built in 58. Okay? So for me, something strikes me odd with the foundation.
Why?
It had a few cracks. I mean, it has cracks. It could be, you see how it's repaired up there? Okay. And it had a few stress fractures above the doors. Okay. So I'm not sure. Obviously, you have tile floor. You can't really, but it's built in 1958. But I really ran into a person in the hallway because I never looked straight ahead. I always look up or I look down or somewhere when I walk the house. So it's very important. So let's see if it's
Could I ask you what it would cost us, an estimate for asbestos removal? I mean, I don't have a clue what something like that would typically.
The state of California recognizes 10 square feet and less as an owner cleanup. Anything more than that is very expensive. Spacesuits,
Right.
the whole thing. 5, 10, 12,000. It depends on what asbestos. If it's just this, then it wet it down, it shouldn't be too bad. But if there's stuff, the ceiling, insulation, we look for in the 50s house. This stuff I tested, send it to a lab, comes back 4 or 5 days as asbestos or not.
And then you'd know if it fits into which category?
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously more than 10 square feet, but, but to scrape that off and they wet it, scrape it, redo the drywall and paint it.
So as far as asbestos, what years would you say what year was it that they stopped doing the asbestos?
Believe it or not, there is still asbestos in many products that you buy at Home Depot, still today. The thing is, anything for me, anything before 1970.
That's kind of the magic number then. Okay, that's good to know.
How much was it to do the ceiling if there's asbestos in there?
Oh, it could be anywhere 5,000, 10,000, depends.
It's a lot to consider, yeah.
More than likely, it's not asbestos, but it could be, especially from the
I have a house on the top of a hill where the clouds go drifting by, and each little flower in the garden there lifts its smiling eyes to the sky. In my house on the top of a hill